What's going on out there, Gothamites and people that love to watch my channel? MrDarkPhoenix, Batman, and Spider-Man are here to bring you guys the latest review of the latest episode of Gotham, BalloonMan. I really think Professor Pig would have been more intimidating in this episode than this, but let's jump. Wait, let's not jump yet. Let's jump first when I let you guys know. This is going to be a spoiler review, so if you haven't seen the show yet, if this is your first time you're catching my channel, I do weekly reviews of Gotham every week, and I do spoiler reviews so I can talk about it more freely, and I can delve into deeper parts of the story and make fun of stuff that I think is funny on the show. So let's just jump right into Gotham BalloonMan, because we knew somehow there was going to be some vigilante on the show to get the ball rolling, or in this case get the balloon blown up. But let's just start out with Penguin's back home. You know, you had one thing to do, and that was not to come back. But unfortunately for Jim Gordon and the rest of the cast, we already know what happens, so I pretty much knew he was going to be back. I thought he was going to come back later on this season. I didn't expect him to be back. But he was banished episode 1. It's already episode 3 and he's back, so it's like 2 episodes. I'm like, I felt like they could have maybe have milked that a little more. Like, maybe he could have came back episode 5. And, you know, he would have known some, or done something. I don't know. I feel like his return is too early to, you know, put anything on there. But, I don't know. That's just what I think. I think most of the things of the show could have been 2 episodes after. Like, episode 1 when Bruce is already trading his body to, you know, do the crap of fear and whatever. That could have been episode 3. And Penguin's return could have been episode 5. But, I don't know. The Cat and the Cop. Now, that's what the episode should have been called at first. That I want to think that should have been the name of the episode, because the Catwoman and Gordon scenes were really funny. They were really cute and I really liked it. And the Cat and the Cop, that should be a side show, or that should be an episode name of just basically the two of them trying to outsmart or outthink the other one. Like, Selena Kyle's good and she's slick, but she's still young, and Gordon's like all golden-hearted and, you know, Boy Scoutish. So it's gonna be fun for those two later on. I love when they're on screen together. You can't contain or corner the cat, or in this case the kitten, or is it the cat? It was shoved down our throat so much last week. She's cat and she's Catwoman. Like, I'm just watching the Selena, I'm Cat. Yes, we know you're Catwoman. Stop it. The only indication that we need to even people that don't really know Batman like that probably know Selena Kyle's Catwoman. So it's like, what audience are you trying to reach here? Even if people that don't watch the comic books or don't read the comic books watch Gotham, they have to have a friend that has read Batman. So they probably are telling them who each of the characters are anyway. So the whole cat shit, that's cute the first 3 times. Now it was just like, no, stop it right now. Be grateful she didn't lock you in the sewer. That's actually what I thought was going to happen. I thought she was going to be like, you're going to need these and then close the sewer, and then he's going to be trapped in there for the whole episode. But he wasn't. He just smelled real bad. And I'm like, you got to take the bad with the good. I mean, you smell bad or you're trapped in a sewer. So stench can wash off once you get out of it fast enough. Fish and her plans unfold, and she's out for blood. Ever since they beat up the booty call last week, and she's on her rise to power. I really do, like last week I really mentioned how I appreciate Jada's descent into madness. Like, to be a Batman character, you automatically have to be crazy. Whether you're new to the series or a veteran or anything, you automatically have to be crazy. And the cast really does well at being crazy and growing into it. Like, Jada's getting better and better every week. She's really just starting to prove that she wants to be queen of the Gotham underworld. And Jada's doing a really great job of portraying her step by step. And I'm really appreciating that. And I like how she's starting to have plans. She's starting to do all this stuff. I'm not sure where they're going to take her character. I'm still on the fence that her character is probably going to die in either the finale or when Penguin takes more power in Gotham. Because Penguin has to kill her, I think. Because what better way to have, like, you know, your rise to power than to kill the person that, you know, descended you out anyway. So, as long as she's around, she has to do badass stuff, and then, you know, her death will happen eventually. But I hope it doesn't happen soon. I loved the Bruce and Alfred Kane fight scene because I felt like it needed to happen. Like, that was the first time I've seen Bruce Wayne smile in so damn long. And don't get me wrong, I am not used to this kid talking and shit because he was on Touched, where he wasn't allowed to talk at all. He was just drawing and writing shit, and Jack Bauer had to freaking do everything, and he was always getting kidnapped and never said nothing, and I was like, oh my goodness. But now he's young Bruce Wayne, so now he has to talk all the time. But I feel like, because everyone's started to say and complain that Alfred's too tough and he's too rough on him, and I'm like, well, you have to understand, Alfred loved his parents too. Like, it's not only the fact that he just lost both his parents at the same time, it's now Alfred has to take full responsibility of Bruce Wayne also. So it's like his world shattered, Bruce's world is shattered, but as the guardian and the adult, he has to basically suck it up and, you know, take care of Bruce as much as he can. So that's why he seems like tougher at first, and that's why it seems like, you know, but that's basically the reason. It's like, you know, he's got to step up and, you know, make sure that he's, you know, having fun and all that stuff, which I think is a great detour from, you know, the dark grittiness of his parents' death. And it was great to see a scene like that. I can't lie. I really did enjoy seeing that scene. Penguin and his plans unfold, and he's out for blood. Why you gotta kill somebody for they slip-resistant shoes? I know exactly what kind of shoes those are, cause I've worked in the restaurant business. And why did you have to kill him for slip-resistant shoes? Like, really? You couldn't have just... Penguin's getting too murder happy. Murder has to have a sense of... A good murder has to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Like comedy, and you can't just go off slashing people all willy-nilly. You gotta have a reason for it. And you killed the first guy for a sandwich. Okay, that was because of your descent into craziness. That's fine. You killed the guy because he was gonna snitch and tell people you were alive. I'm actually okay with that. This dude, you just wanted shoes. And not even a good pair. You wanted to kill him for slip-resistant shoes. You could have just... I don't know. We're going to skip that, because I can go on that rant for days now. The bitch... First of all, if you guys watch my pilot review and my Selena Kyle review, where they keep trying to insinuate that her and Montoya were together, because we already knew that shit, like... You can't hide the fact that y'all was together, okay? Episode 1, the way you looked at Barbara, you was like... Yeah, you was mine at first. Remember that? Why you gotta love him? I'm like, oh, you are so evil, Scott Pilgrim, vengeful girlfriend right now. Like, you keep trying to shit talk poor Gordon because you still love this chick, and she's like, no, I'm gonna get high instead, and you're gonna judge me even though you're a crooked cop. And she's like, yeah, I lied to you, but you could tell when I was lying. I'm like, still, first of all, why didn't you change the locks? Is this a thing? Like, she still had her key. That wasn't one of the things you demand. Is that something you demand in a breakup? Like, look, I need any stuff I gave you to get in the house, and anything else I got for you, but I definitely need them keys you have. Just leave it in the bowl in front of the door, and we'll all be okay. But she decided to go and break in the house and try and rekindle their love. I kind of would have wished they would have kissed a little bit, only because it would have been funny for storytelling, but it's pretty clear that Barbara wants nothing to do with her at all. Like, she's like, no bitch, we're done. Like, I don't like you like that no more. I'm strictly dickly now. So, you could go, bye, get out. And I'm like, okay. Obviously now, that Gordon's got her real good, so... any chance of their romance is going to be rekindled. So Montoya's going to keep trying, but Barbara's strictly dickly now, so that's going to make for great storytelling. And Penguin begins to do what Penguin does best. Listen and observe and slowly use information to get others to do what he wants. And it's going to be so good because he works in a crime restaurant. So I'm really anxious and eager to see how his rise is going to happen. Like, Penguin Begins. Penguin Begins is going to be a really interesting side story because he's going to have to start gathering connections. He's going to have to do something and still remain silent in Gotham because everyone thinks he's dead. So, Other than that, you appeared in Jim Gordon's house. It's like everybody knows where Jim Gordon lives. Let's just go to Jim Gordon's house. He won't mind. Let's just throw a party or something. Let's go. Let's me and you go. Come on. I'm gonna go there tonight because she gets high and they've got food, I'm assuming, so I'm all set for that. And Penguin, you had one thing to do, not to come back. I said that in the beginning, but still, I just want to say it now because it was funny. And it's like, hi, old friend. I told you not to come back. Why do you do these things to me? And he's like, hey, Gotham's my destiny. Well, you're half right on that, but again, another great episode. I love how it's evolving. I love how it's changing. Just like Gotham, you don't expect the same things twice, and people and events change, and the bigger picture is always someone wants control, and I can't wait to see who comes out on top. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Gotham. Thank you for tuning in to me reviewing Gotham. I like the episode a lot. Thank you guys so much again. Don't forget to check out my social media links. They'll be on the screen. And everything else you need to know is down below. All my other videos, any other links you guys want to follow me at. And always remember that through good times and bad times, always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. And I'm going to catch you guys this weekend for New York Comic Con stuff, because New York Comic Con's coming up and I'm going to be there all 4 days. So in the off chance that someone's there and you want to meet me, I'll be around. You can talk to me on Twitter if you want to meet up or something, I can do that. But geek out and enjoy your lives. I'm going to catch you guys this week for Comic Con and next week for another great episode of Gotham.